Hello, welcome to the Family Business Unit Academy video blog. My name's Stuart Farley and I'm Managing Consultant at the Family Business Unit. This video is about family business, the human challenges. The human challenges arise because within family and private businesses there are very often two systems at work. We have the family system, which is behavior that's emotionally based, it's subconscious, it tends to be inward looking, and families tend to minimize change. On the contrary, business tends to be task based. It has conscious behavior, is outward looking, and aims to exploit change. Where the two systems cross over, there is friction and conflict, unless the boundaries between the two have been made very, very clear. This is further complicated when you take ownership into account, because we have the family system, the business system, which we saw before, and we've got ownership intervening. So in sections 1 to 3, there's one connection. In section 4, you have family and ownership. Section 5, you've got members who work in the business who aren't family members. In section 6, you have family members who work in the business who don't own shares. And 7, we have owners who are family members and employed by the business. It can get very, very complicated because each of those numbers, each of those individuals, those stakeholders will have slightly different needs, slightly different agendas. Unless those boundaries are very clear, this is where the issues tend to arise within family and private businesses. So where do these problems arise? Through family business and values that clash. They come out, amongst other places, in recruitment, training, remuneration, and appraisal. Let's look at recruitment. Family values would suggest we provide opportunities to relatives in need, especially if they're your children. Whereas business values would suggest you hire the most competent individuals available. When it comes to training, family values would dictate providing learning opportunities designed to satisfy individuals' development needs. Whereas business values are about providing learning opportunities designed to satisfy the organizational needs. When it comes to remuneration, family values would suggest allocating allowances in accordance with policies not dependent upon the business. It could be about need or equality. Whereas business values would suggest allocating salaries and benefits in accordance with market worth and performance history. And when it comes to appraisal, family values won't differentiate between siblings, regard individuals as ends rather than means. And very often, family members aren't appraised. It's inappropriate. Whereas business values would suggest differentiating between employees to identify high performers, and they regard individuals as means rather than ends. So where does this leave us? Very often with very complex family situations within the business. We can't solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them, Einstein said, which was why we at the Family Business Unit, a community of specialist coaches and consultants, are comfortable working in this area of conflict. If you want to know more, visit our website, give us a call. Look out for others in this blog series. Thank you for joining us.